What is going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this episode of On the Bench with Pete. Because I'm super excited today. I'm super excited for many reasons, not least of which is my Congo guys are coming on. They're coming on now and I'm getting quite excited to see almost an end in sight for it. I've also got this this weird filth beast here, which is going to be a tyrannid for me now. I'm going to be varnishing him up and getting him off my workbench because, you know, because I got stuff. I've got this boat. I'll talk about that as well later on. So let's, you know, this is the series where you get to put this video on in the background whilst you paint or build your models or hobby, or you just want to chill out, whatever. I like to watch these types of videos. There's not enough of them on YouTube, but to hobby along, grabbing yourselves a brush and your models. So get you one of these, and get yourself one of these. And I haven't got one, but I recommend a cup of tea, coffee, or other drink, beverage. Let's just get to it. Okay, right. Well, you know, before I do anything, I'm going to varnish this guy, this creature, this thing. I don't think this brush is big enough here now. Let me see. Do I have one? That would be more suitable. Well, of course I've got one that would be more suitable. Yes, this one. Okay. This old wash brush. So super excited today. I'm gonna watch the time. Got a busy day today. I'm borrowing Mrs. Mini Warzone's car because I still don't have one at the moment. But also I've got to pick my daughter up. She's from college. She's finishing early today. And she's going to her nan's. I've got to pick her up from her nan's. And I've got to go and pick up Mrs. Mini Warzone, and then my daughter has a doctor's appointment, which we've got to go to there. And then after that, she's got another appointment with someone. We're going out to lunch, and it's all good, you know. It's a busy day. Not really typical of a Wednesday. It's normally quieter than this, and we're normally having jacket potatoes on a Wednesday. That's our thing, because Mrs. Mini Warzone and I both like jacket potatoes. I mean, our daughter will eat them, but you know, she's not like a huge fan like we are. That's him done. Once he's dry, he's off the darn table. I can see I used way too much varnish there, so let's pop this lot back into the bottle. So, what's been going on? Well, we'll talk a bit of Walking Dead in a moment, but before that, I don't have the model to hand to show you, but the first, remember this boat I purchased from Telfair Model Designs. I'm super pleased with it. When I was so pleased with it, I ordered another one. And it has arrived, and it arrived with some free little models with it as well, some free like chests and barrels, which is super awesome. You know, I suppose as a thanks to the video I did about it. Well, you know, you're quite welcome, Andy, because these models are brilliant. I shall do a further video on the other model, and we'll try and showcase your kind of eBay shop, so try and get you some more traction that way. But yeah, I did say in my video I scrubbed these resin molds, but he has assured me that scrubbing is not necessary, because no release agent is used in the moulding of these, and I'll talk about this on my other video. But yeah, so I will be trying that out. But anyway, let's get on with the Congo. And I'm going to be putting some washes down Well, first of all the metal spear tips, they're going to have one. That shouldn't take too long to dry, I shouldn't think. So we're going to do that, yeah. So washers, where are you? Non-oil. Yep, some non-oil. Absolutely. Right, I've got to be careful because I'm not blue tacking this down, so I've run out of blue tack. But please guys, make sure you do when you're doing this. Otherwise you'll just hate life when you knock it over and all that kind of thing. And it's I'll put black wash on his feathers as well. Yeah, alright. So that's for the warriors. Now, move these shields to one side. I shall pop him over there. So warriors are going to get separate treatment here. So obviously I'm going to do another highlight on the feathers there, which I was going to anyway. I was going to use a yellow wash, but I think these will be okay. It will be okay once I've highlighted them up again, maybe with dry brushing technique, because no need to be too worried about this, I don't think. Anyway, before I ramble on any more, The Walking Dead, Mantic's Walking Dead All Out War. Wow, what a cool game. I am loving it. Everybody that said to me it's a really good game, you guys are so right. You obviously expect more videos on that at some point, but I've just got to say thank you to everyone who has put out the Walking Dead videos and inspired me to get it, because it's thanks to you guys that I've actually got it, you know, because you've inspired me. So thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, what can I say? Absolutely bloody brilliant, that game. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm probably not going to do too many more on the benches with these guys, because you know, I do wonder about this limited ad revenue thing that YouTube are sort of meandering about with now. I have contacted them about it and they have responded, so I'll probably talk more about that on P&Q when I film it later. Well, it'll be tomorrow when I film it, but yeah, that's right, 'cause it's no, tomorrow's Thursday, so Friday, so day after tomorrow when I film it. Getting my days mixed up here, guys. Oh, the rain has just started. That's not good, because I came out here without any coat or anything. Ooh, not good. Oh well, so be it. So be it. Alright. Oh yeah, still put the wash on this, so I put these to one side yesterday actually, because they need a bit of tidying up with these two scouts here. But not a lot. Oh wow, the rain is coming. Whoa, isn't it carrying down? Well, at least I'm in the drive for now. That's what I can say. Right, so a little bit of tidying up to do. So a bit of Mournfang Brown then, I think. No need to water down, as it's literally just a bit of tidying up. Bit of bit of correction going on there. There we go. So my daughter has had a first full day in college. She's back at college today, her second day, so she's absolutely loving it. I've never seen her so happy, and of course that makes me happy and my wife happy. It's great to see, you know, your kids flourishing and doing what they do best, you know, unlocking their full potential, as it were. So yeah. Right, that's, yeah. Oh, and I've got to wash his spear tip and his spear tip. Ah. It's alright, not a problem. Probably going to be a lot of this chopping and changing today. But Mantic's Walking Dead game, wow, what a game. I mean, I love Zombicide. You know I love Zombicide. I love zombies. I love zombies. Oh, my orc just decided to go walking. That's right. How? I don't know. Yeah, I think the miniatures in the Walking Dead game are superior in detail. And I think they'll be more fun to paint. You know, with that in mind. So just check the weather. Wow, still raining. I think it might have been a shower though, you know what I mean? Right, so I'm trying to keep on track here and not get too lost. Right, so null oil's done on the spears. That's good, that's good. That is excellent. I'm thinking though, probably to do null oil wash on these white skirts here that these guys are wearing. He's got a pelt on. Probably do Agrex on the rest of them. Yeah, so back again, back with the null oil. So not finished with it yet. Okay, okay. Right. So yeah, the game mechanics of Mantic's Walking Dead seem a little more logical than Zombicide. I.e., it's harder to kill zombies, which I think it would be, wouldn't it? You know. You know, you've basically got to destroy the brain to kill them. Otherwise they just keep on taking damage and keep coming back, keep getting back up again. So I like that aspect. It makes for a very tactical game too. The gameplay seems quite tactical. And I'm pleased about that. I love tactics. I think even at this early stage, I've only played through the tutorial a few times, so I've only been using the basic rules, but I'm keen to get on with the more advanced ones now. But I was aware I wanted to come out and get one of these videos knocked out, basically. Knock out another video of On the Bench because I want to get these Congo guys done. Which, the way it's going won't be long now, you know, it's really coming on now in leaps and bounds, loving it. But yeah, At first glance, it appears a simplified game, but further play testing and in-depth scrutiny reveals that it's anything but. Quite the opposite, in fact. Right, Agrex Earthshade is next. That's my phone. Just check, make sure that's on the butterfly and. That's good. My wife's saying it's cold in her work, freezing. She's going to the shops at lunchtime to buy a cardigan because it's that cold. Luckily the shops are just down the road from her, but yeah, she's freezing, which is a shame, kind of that. Right, so Agrex Earthshade. I'm going to apply this on all spear shafts and these sort of loincloth things as well. Well, so that's a lot of them. Loincloths and the fur pelt on the leader. So yeah. Right. So I'm kind of making my way through these now. So this is the scouts. What I'm doing here now. Spear tip scouts. Basically just earmarking everything for Agrex Earthshade. So that's one scout. This dude will make 2. I want their loincloths in a Fernian camo shade, or one of the green ones. No, I think I'll go Fernian camo shade. I'm not sure actually. Just draw some. Cool. That was a near miss. I nearly knocked my Agrex Earthshade over. See how easy it's done, guys. Right, where's my other scout? Ah, there he is, holding him. To get 3 scouts in the Forest Tribes pack. Ready. Okay. That. Back to the warriors. See how choppy and changey this is. Oh, isn't it amazing how quickly you run out of wash? It just gets used up. Second time I nearly knocked it out. It's going to happen if I'm not careful. Let's put it there. Be more aware of it, shall we? Right. Right. Yeah. This is just a standard brush I'm using. One of the old GW standard brushes. And then I've got to work out what wash to put on these guys. Loincloths. modesty cloths. Alright. I'm quite liking the effect here of Agrax Earthshade onto this colour. I forget what colour it is now. Beigey colour. Right. So the warriors are done. Although spear. Oh no, the warriors. And this is the young warriors here without the headdresses. So that's what I'm doing next. So of course, looking at what I've got there now, it's just the basic core set of Mantic's Walking Dead. Now what happened with Zombicide to me is I bought a load of stuff and it quickly escalated into a massive game, which is good on those occasions, but there are sometimes I just want to play a smaller game. So I really think we've worked out how to kind of almost beat the system. The game mechanic is Zombicide, is so playing the game and using everything to our advantage, and the only thing that really scares us now is the abominations. Well, fatties can be quite scary at times. Right. Concentrating on the spears first. I'm going to do it methodically like this. I'll go back to the loincloths after. Right, this will mark the last spear shaft on the Pygmy Archer. So he can be the first loincloth I do. Here's will mark the first loincloth. There. Got the bows, got the quivers and the arrowheads. Some of them have like leather straps holding the quivers around, and some others have bits of jewellery. Like bracelets, bangles, that type of thing. I'm sure the witch doctor will have some sort of necklace or something. If I look closer at him in a moment. Right. Right, Pygmy Archer's done. I'm looking at the tribal leader here for his fur pelt. Next. Yeah. Yeah. And obviously some of them have guns. He's got some sort of totem. This witch doctor now. And hair, of course. I think I missed his fur pout on some of the things I was doing. Oh well. I think it's field drab. Loincloths. The archers. Really coming on here, so that's excellent. There. Right, brilliant. Lid on before I knock it over. Wash is precious. It's like liquid gold, isn't it? Literally. So field drab, I think, was what I was using. I'll do the rest of his. What's it called? Fur pout in that. Now I think this is field drab here on my on my wet palette. That's interesting. It's got greens and it's interesting to see the colours separate on the wet palette. I start off by using this. What size? I can't even see. It's a 1. We'll try and get the bow handles done with these. With this colour, I mean. And I may need to tidy up his knuckles because I've just gone over his knuckles. Ah well, can be helped. Well, actually it can, Pete, if you're more careful. So what are you working on today, guys? Still the same stuff? Or was it something new? Just try not to catch his knuckles. So it's Wednesday. Normally we watch CSI on a Wednesday. We've just got Walking Dead season 7 to start. So I waited until that was available because I like to have the whole season. You know, I don't like waiting, which is one reason I don't have TV anymore. So I wait until the DVDs are available, or Blu-ray, or whatever it may be, and then I buy them. Fear the Walking Dead is quite interesting too. quite liking that. That was a good stand-in whilst I was waiting for the original to come back. So that's good. I don't know what it is about zombies that I like so much. I don't know, it's just something about them. Possibly because it's, I don't know what I like is the, yeah, it's works of fiction, isn't it? But it's such a reality. It could easily happen, I think. And who's to say it won't? You know, when the apocalypse is upon us, you know, I'll be thinking, yeah, I knew this would happen. Right, so I've done 3 Pygmy Archer bows. Pygmy Archers now. What are the other 3? I like their bonding trait that they've got in Congo. It's kind of like operating or manoeuvring 2 units instead of 1 when you've separated them. I like that. Very sneaky. They really are good to have on your side and awful to play against. I see the August edition of War Games Illustrated has another Congo game in it, but it's based around one scenario I was going to do as a homebrew with dinosaurs in, but I was going to do dinosaur bones. But you know, and I was going to use archaeologists. But they've got like a science team versus a hunting team, so that's going to be quite interesting. As long as you take the right troop choices, you'll be fine. I think, you know, either side could win. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, this is the last Pygmy Archer. Wow, half an hour already. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun? I won't be able to hang around after today really either, because you know I've got to get ready to go and pick my daughter up and then begin the whirlwind of events. Right, so their bows are done. Excellent. The normal archers are next. Obviously their bows are bigger. I'm using this field drab as the wood for the bow, and or whatever it is made of. I don't know. It could be some plant or tree, particularly flexible rubber-like vines or something, I don't know. Okay, I love seeing models come to life. And you don't notice it to start with. Well, to start with you think, oh yeah, great, I've got my first colour on there, you know, the base colour, and yeah, they look good. But they don't really start to come to life until you're over the halfway stage, I think. Well, for me, when I start applying washes and things. My phone again. It's probably someone liking some post I put up or something. Again. There we are. Of course, I've got to do the hair as well. These guys. And do some work on the base. I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I might try putting some leaves on their bases. I'm not sure yet. I think I'll have to wash them and dry brush them first anyway before I do that, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. See how that goes. Haha, that's two. At least the rain's stopped now. I can get back without getting soaked. Probably grab a cup of tea or something. It's nice to get rid of all the black primered areas, you know, just to see it disappear. Right, now back to this witch doctor guy. I'm not doing it in the same colours that he is on the box. Makes me feel like I'm painting a Space Wolf doing pelts. Kind of thinking about Space Wolves when I'm painting pelts. Or wolves in general. Right. That's that done. Let me check on my food if everything's okay. Alright, yeah. Okay. Life or death situations. Excellent. Get these guys, all these brushes washed up now. Thinking more washes are required, yes, and I know that. I think I'm going to try a Folian Camo shade. I've got Biletown Green as well. Folian Camo shade. Thinking of trying this for the bases. What do you think? I'm going to go and see what it looks like on these scouts. Folian Camo shade. Because it's got that green in it, which I don't know, it's kind of good for the forest floor type thing. I want there to be undertones of green on the floor. Does that make any sense? Yeah, so a Folian Camo shade, it's looking good. Trying this on all the scouts. See what I think. Biletown Green, I think. It's another green as well. I've got Waywatcher Green, but there's also two Biletown Greens. Got Waywatcher Green Glaze. That's not what I'm after though. Koala Green shade. There you go. Now that's a darker one. Yeah, I might need the Waywatcher Green to marry them in. And then of course I've got the Diadem. I think I'll use on the Young Warriors. I think I'll use Caribou Crimson for their loincloth, so I'll get that out as well. Caribou Crimson. We've got Red Tone from Warpainter. I don't need the orange. Not out already, is it? Oh dear, oh dear. I don't think it's definitely not that. Red Shade Wash. So I've got Red Shade Wash, but that's not what happened. Aha. Caribou Crimson. Right, Caribou Crimson. That's what I'm going to do next. Put the lid back on my wet palette. Seal that in there. Okay. Caribou Crimson. I'm going to use this on just the loincloths of the young warriors. I'm going to turn my phone to right, just bear with me one second. Right. There. Haha! That's sorted. Right. So back to the size 1 brush. So Caribou Crimson on the loincloths. See how that works. That's looking alright actually. Looking quite good. That's his done. I've got to be very careful because I've got washes all over the place here. Now, have I done the underside of that one? Not quite. Right, so that's 2. Three. Get in there. 4. 5. Yeah, I think it looks good enough. I'm going to do it on the normal warriors as well, because I think that looks good. Then once I get, I'll probably do a shafty bone for the cord on the loincloths. The final touch of Agric shade over that. But I won't be doing that today. Oh, yeah, these are looking good. Liking the look. There. That's the reds done. Excellent. Right. I think I'll go back to these shields to finish up. We'll use good old Agrex for those. Blimey, right. So that's one. Two. Three. Four. Let the detail pop out when we need to do that. Probably can't see it so well there. That's five. That's six. Seven. Eight. Nine. And 10. There we go. Lid back on before I spill it. I'm so afraid of that. I've done it twice, I believe. And I hated it. I hated my life. Right. Okay, so I am going to end it there. Right there. Okay. I feel like I've accomplished a lot there today. So I've got all these. Every single model has had paint or wash applied to it now on this episode. So thank you very much for joining me on this episode. I'm really pleased that I'm getting close to completion on the Forest Tribes. Couldn't do it without you guys and the motivation to keep going with them. So thanks once again. Remember, all brushes lead to one, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.